I have computer eyes today. They're all scratchy because I was looking at a giant monitor yesterday. Because I got to tell you, it's part. That's just part of it. The other part is a bit of an embarrassing story. Our own Danny, who is a great friend of mine, a good drinking buddy, for my birthday, he purchased me a universal remote. Now I got to tell you, I'm not. Any universal remote I've ever gotten has always been kind of like, these things are trouble.
It's always shitty.
Yeah. But this one had this special little twist to it. It's programmable through your computer. So I'm like, okay, that sounds good. So it's been sitting on my poker table. And Danny asked me.
Which, by the way, is your only piece of furniture.
Nah, I have a chair.
Yeah, a couple chairs and a poker table.
Chairs, poker table, and furniture in the dining room piled up. So Danny comes over the other day when we were ready to drive down to the gig down there at Camden. And he's in my house, and I realized I had told him when he asked me that I had indeed used the remote. And he comes in the house, and now I see the remote sitting on the table, and I'm like, oh, my God, I'm a big fat liar.
Wait, why? It's on the table. Why are you a liar?
Because he had asked me, like, beforehand, like a week before or something.
I think it was at the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah, the Renaissance Fair. He goes, hey, so how do you like the remote? And I didn't want to feel like an ass and say that I didn't use it or anything. So I was like, oh, yeah, it's great. It's great. I don't have to use any of the other remotes.
Wait, is it still in the package?
Oh, dude, not even open.
Ew.
So he comes in and he sees it on the table, and I know he saw it, but nothing was said. So I'm just sitting there looking at it going, oh, fuck, he had to have seen it.
Oh, you guys have like a real genuine friendship.
Dude, I was just... And the reason I said that was just I didn't want to be a douche like, yeah, you got it, and I haven't used it.
Here's what makes you awful.
Okay.
I probably would have lied to him, too. Because a universal remote's a nice thought. But
no, it's a real good one. It's not even just a universal remote.
There's no way to back out of it.
I can back out of this.
It's a real good one that I won't use.
It is. No, I don't.
No, this is high quality.
Do you think I'd be telling this story if it didn't have a resolution?
Yes. Of course you would.
No, it has resolution.
That's the beauty of our show. Here's the thing. It wasn't bad that you said, yeah. It was that you went, I don't use any other remotes. It was that you elaborated.
He forced me to elaborate.
Did you?
Yes, because he's got one. So when I said, yeah, he's like, aren't they great? It's like you could just use it. And I'm like, yeah. And then I have to elaborate not knowing. And
he could have said anything,
yes,
and you wouldn't have.
Yes.
Isn't it great when you press that one button and baby assholes just fall out like pink socks? Yes, that is great.
It could have been anything.
What a feature!
It could have been anything. But then I find out that he did indeed see it. And that I found out that I was just lying.
How'd you find out?
When I said that? My girlfriend. It's like, Danny said something like, texted her and said, I saw the remote sitting on the table. Anthony said he had used it. And then she just texted back, oh, he's lying to you. He's a liar.
Well, I just thought it was funny, that you had mentioned that. Oh, you're like, yeah, it's great. Yeah,
I thought the whole thing was funny. Like, yeah, that is like, and you should have seen me like looking at it and looking at you by the table, and I'm like, oh fuck, man, he sees it, and I told him that I used it.
Wait, did you? What did you say to Ant? Did you use the remote, and what did he say?
He was like, oh yeah, it's great.
Jumped right on
overact.
Oh, it's fantastic, Mr. Fabersham. That's a great remote. A great remote.
Because, he must have read at least, like, the footnotes on the box.
I did.
I knew what to say.
I knew exactly what to say.
He at least pretended to know what he was talking about, so it almost seemed like, oh, yeah, I guess he did use it. Yeah,
I read up on it, on the box. But then, I didn't turn the sound on for poor pal talk. Poor bastard, sorry. But then, that's as I said, it's got resolution. Last night, I plug it into the computer, because I pass it by on the table. Now I'm feeling utter and complete guilt and stupidity. I feel like a douchebag asshole. So I see it and I'm like, something? Let me hook this up and see how this works. Plugged it in, programmed it. All you got to do is take your serial numbers off of your electronic things, your model number off of your electronics, DVD player, TV, things like that. They're wherever the fuck they are.
Well, I got a TV mounted. How am I going to go to the back and find that?
You look it up online.
Oh.
A model number or something.
Take
Or you
the
just
sheetrock
look
down
at it.
behind the
pull,
wall.
Pull
Exactly.
it down.
Yeah.
No, you just and then you pop it into the computer and it knows exactly how it's supposed to work for the remote. And I used it last night.
It doesn't
and
rule?
Danny, I will now be honest with you and said it does indeed rule.
Really? You have one
rules.
remote for everything?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's my favorite thing in the world. It sounds like the stupidest thing, but it does everything I need it to do. I'm sick of awful shit remotes that don't work, so I finally got a good one that works. It controls every
Yeah.
device in the house. You can,
And the other remotes can teach it.
yeah.
You can teach
Oh,
it.
that rocks. They're
with
going
the
to
other
strangle
remote.
you someday.
So now my remote's going to strangle me?
Yeah, something's going to go awry.
You know, it's good, though. You don't have to have 3 remotes on the bed as you're kicking them on the floor.
I have 3 remotes in my bed. You want to hear? This is a good story. I have 3 remotes in my bedroom, and in my living room I have 4.
See, that's crazy.
No.
That's 7.
Dude, you got to get this remote.
Listen to the lying sack of shit that is me. When you finally use it, it works wonders.
Yeah, I pimped down my
It's a
stuff.
Logitech. We'll give him a free
Yeah.
plug.
I got that.
The Harmony
Do ya?
880.
You got
Yeah,
the flat
Harmony
You
880.
got the flat screen?
Can I see it?
That I think.
No,
that's
no,
the
that's
one.
the
That's the one with the
1000
touchscreen.
or something.
No, that's like the good one.
Yeah, I
that's
got
like
that.
the super good one.
Thank
Oh,
you,
wait.
Sights and Sounds in Huntington.
Well, look at this.
And it's not a plug.
place going.
It's not a plug hole. I'm paying.
You already have it, yeah.
Wait a minute. Is there a remote like Ozzy had in the first Osbournes where you like everything's hooked?
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
It does my lights, my blinds.
lights,
it does.
much
It
is
makes
that?
my coffee, starts my car.
Yeah, that's the
That,
one.
that's the one that I got for Ant, but
Yeah.
the one that
That-
Ope's talking about.
Hold on.
I got one of
It's
those
on the
for-
right. The
I got
left is a
that.
cradle.
I got the one you guys got for my bedroom, and then for the living room, I got the big Mac Daddy flat screen.
So you got the
remote.
the shit one you got for Ant. Now I want to see the one.
shit one.
No, it's nice. It's good. I want the one. I want to see the one that the
mean
radio star bought for himself.
The shit one that actually fits in your hand and is comfortable to use.
Right.
So you don't
Oh,
have
wait a minute,
So you
okay.
don't have a tablet PC
I
in your
got the
lap?
flat one where it tells me what's on my iPod. Does that thing do that?
It doesn't.
I could look
course
at my
not.
iPod and see what's on my iPod.
I could start my iPod through my home system, and it'll show my iPod on the remote with all the songs on it.
Is that a touchscreen?
No, it's not. It's
well,
not.
that's-
Piece of shit.
No, the buttons are on the side.
Oh wow,
and
impressive!
the things, whatever.
I got a touch screen.
And then you just touch on the side next to where it is on the screen.
I can't find mine in this.
Of course not. It's
I'll
fucking.
find it.
They don't sell it on this garbage site. It's probably on a high tech site. Where you go to find Danny's? Fucking shitremotes.com.
No, it's not shit remote.
I know where to find it. I know where to find it. E-Rock.
I felt bad enough.
I know where to
I
find it.
lied to my Danny.
Wow.
Go to the website you'reamillionaire.com.
That's a radio star.
There you
Wow.
go. There you go.
That's a remote.
tap.
How big is that?
It's about 5 feet.
It's actual size. Yeah, it's as big as
pretty
the
much.
TV you're using.
Is that big though?
It can't be that big. Stop it.
It's a bit large.
You have to use like 2 hands to use that thing.
Yeah, you do need 2 hands.
Wait, could I use? Let me
It
ask.
looks like a
you.
ColecoVision controller.
Nice.
Danny, if I buy this remote, can I use it in 2 different rooms?
Yeah, because what you do is it stores up to like 15 devices or something, but you set up by activity, so you could have activities for both different rooms. So you could customize what activities that you use in either room, and you could just simply take the remote back and forth from room to room.
Okay. Yeah.
It works for anything in your house.
Rules.
Anything that works by remote.
All right.
I like the idea.
The XM remote, don't need it.
No. I got my XM hooked up to my
I have
massive
to.
remote. All right.
Hey, wait,
Enough about the remote.
I like this remote.
Well, I just had to say that because
No,
I was
no,
feeling
it's
so
good.
guilty.
Well, it's
I was-
all good.
The guilt was just.
Like, what do you think? I saw it sitting there and went, "Oh, that Anthony, what an asshole!"
Yes,
It's like, it's
because
funny.
I would have.
Yeah, but that's what anybody's going to do in that situation.
I was trying to offer you beer to keep you away from. Get in the fridge. There's a beer in there, Danny. Fetch. Get a beer.
But he elaborated. That was the problem.
Yes.
It wasn't that he lied. 'Cause we all would have lied.
Shut up.
It was his enthusiasm. Yes, the
No,
thing.
I elaborated because Danny, it kind of like elaborated. It's like you use the remote. Oh, and I was like, oh yeah. And then he's like, aren't they? Isn't it great? It like replaces all. I was like, yeah, it replaces all of them
Like, yeah, you just plug it right into the PC.
into the computer, and you just program it. I knew about it.
Kelly Force from Charlotte, North Carolina. Mine's a touchscreen with a picture of our doggy on the homepage.
Adorable.
I want to get a universal remote, but I've never had good luck.
All right.
This is a good one, Jim.
Yeah.
I have so many.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's nutty. It's a battery eater, if I might.
All right.
This one comes with a rechargeable base. You
Yes.
never have to buy batteries.
Of course not.
All right. Enough about the remote.
Love it.
Pat from Madison, Wisconsin. What happened to the program yesterday? It cut off during the Hughley interview near the end of the show. God, you got to linger longer. I'll give you 3 options. It was trickery.
Treachery.
It was XM pulling the plug because they didn't like the language. Or there was, I need a third option. There was a power outage.
But you need a fourth option, too.
Ron and Fez.
Somebody's unused universal remote.
Enough about the remote!
It wasn't on.
It certainly was.
Now it is used.
Not a fingerprint on it. Still smells like the new electronics.
You're a douche.
You know that smell you get when something comes out of the package? Fucking great! It's made my life better!
He's such a fucking instigator.
What do you do? Just hold it in the box and point at the TV? Go! It's still unopened?
You hate that this is over with.
I know.
You hate that it's done.
I just want him to remember one more fact. Like, that's right, he did say that.
I'm going to be like Belichick. It's over. It's behind us. I want to move forward.
All right.
I want to move forward.
And that's what we do. Chris in Utah.
So I tell you, I think I'm the only asshole with a WoW sticker in Salt Lake City.
Hold on, I can't hear you because one of the killers from the Star Chamber just walked in. Okay.
Holy shit.
Wow, that's good, Jimmy.
Sorry.
Wow, thank God I had just recently seen that with my new remote.
Yes.
Yes. Speaking of
I
remote.
didn't mean to watch
About
it.
the remote.
You're
That's
trying
why
to turn on the fucking stereo and the TV came on. Shitdickremotes.com. Shaking it in the package. To the package. I love the remote. It's changing my life. It's a paperweight. It's a door jamb. Everything but what you designed it to be, you drunkard.
Let's go to Chris in Utah.
Oh, you prick.
Speaking of remotes.
Fucking-
Yes.
Your birthday embarrassment.
Happy Endings was fucking awesome.
What?
Happy Endings was awesome.
He don't care. He's receiving his pancakes.
Pancakes.
Abroad.
All right.
Thank you.
I work for Best Buy in Salt Lake City, and that remote is fucking awesome.
Ah,
Thank you, sir.
You called for that, huh?
And it will blow you.
you called for that, huh?
All right. Thank you.
Bananas on your...
These are healthy pancakes.
What do you have? Pancakes? It looks like...
What do you got, Jimmy?
What's
They're
in
healthy
them?
Pancakes. They're made like with, I don't know, Kenny had a printout of what they are.
Of course he did.
Hold on,
I have a printout.
Does Renee know?
These are the ingredients.
Renee, do you know what these are? Renee. Thank you. Jesus.
Renee,
Oh,
did you find them funny?
Yes.
Pancakes are hysterical.
Yeah, she wrote a little song parody about it. They're called Alexis's Healthiest Blueberry Buckwheat Pancakes. All natural, organic, eggless buckwheat pancakes made with high-fiber, cholesterol-free oat milk and with blueberries.
I'm already... Yeah.
Oh, I thought these were... This is like a weird type of a pancake.
It sounds like it tastes like shit.
Well, I'll give you a...
All the good stuff is out of it.
Well, I just...
Eggless.
I want to eat it healthier.
Eggless. We replaced the eggs with tofu. How is it, Jim?
I've had better.
It's got to be
Dry and
awful.
mealy and grainy.
You got it. I mean,
It's all right.
all right.
I want to eat a little healthier.
You know what I hate?
I understand, but if you're gonna have
Remote
pancakes, you should
control
have
gifts?
pancakes.
No, I think remote control gifts. You suck. They're not going to leave me alone. No, I hate commercials where people are walking around at work or outside with a cereal bowl and a spoon eating cereal.
Why? That's
Like
how you
at
eat
the
cereal.
workplace. No, that's how like radio people have to eat. But like you wouldn't be. See, you ever see like the construction worker? There's a new one for some brand flake shit. Make your shit fucking tighter cereal, and it's a construction worker on a job site with a bowl in his hand with milk and a cereal, and he's eating, walking around. No one fucking does that. I just had to bring it up.
They should show 'em an
It
hour from
annoys
then.
the piss out of me. No, because a lot of other cereal companies are doing that, and then they try to bullshit us like the employees from fucking Post are out in an not an SUV, in
A van.
a big recreational vehicle, handing cereal out to people.
Well, they do though.
No, they don't,
they
and
do.
they're still wearing their factory clothes. Dude, they're going around the country in this RV giving away cereal with their factory hair plastic things on and the Google-eyed woman. Well, we make a lot of breakfast cereal. Do you?
Ready?
Stop with the eating cereal outside. No one does it.